Yeah, we have our very high-tech solution here
Oops,
where
high tech.
we should have both our voices. So say hello, Shay. Say hello to the
Hi,
people.
everybody. I'm sorry you can't see me.
We're not seeing anybody anymore. We got a bunch of cool graphics on the screen, and that's about it. So now we can finally get going. Thanks for holding on through all that nonsense, everybody. But yeah, so we don't have a big structure for the shows yet for the streams, but I'm guessing this is probably going to be the way that we just record episodes for a while. Um, so the streams are kind of the new episodes also, and yeah, So Shay, I wanted to ask you.
Oh boy.
I wanted to do some quarantine catch up. I want to check in and see what's going on, what you've been up to, how you're
Have I like
spending.
killed anybody yet? Have
Have
I like
your
burned my house down? That type of thing.
sure, what you've been up to and what's how you fill your time and all that kind of stuff.
I've gotten, I've gotten pretty close. I've gotten pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm super blessed enough to be able to work from home right now. I know a lot of people who it's not the same situation, and that really, really sucks for them.
Yeah.
And so it makes me very happy to wake up with a job. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I am working. But in the morning, I'm still trying to stick to like my routine of waking up earlier. Because before, when I worked in Santa Monica, I'd have to wake up at like 6 in the morning to
Right.
get there on time and park and all that.
Yeah.
And so now I can wake up, 5 minutes before my shift starts, but I'm still trying to wake up around 6 or 7:30. Shower, eat breakfast. I've been doing a lot of jazzercise lately.
Oh my.
I found when my sister and I were younger, we used to do this 80s jazzercise video a lot, and we have it on VHS, things like that. And I found it on YouTube, and so it's like a 15-minute workout, and I've just been doing that every morning, or trying to do it every morning or day at some point.
Okay.
And then I work, have my lunch break. I either will try to go for a short walk or just crochet a little bit, and then do some puzzles after I get off work. Just chill in my house, drink, of course.
That's right.
Not too much to where people would send help.
To be
but
concerned.
But enough to sometimes forget that I can't leave my house.
Exactly. In certain ways, it's a very safe way or a safe time to drink,
Absolutely.
So,
No, I don't have to pay for an Uber. I don't have to flirt with the bartender.
No.
I'm constantly flirting with myself already, so I don't even have to worry about that.
That's a great point.
I know how I like my drinks. I know how I like it.
That's great. What's the go-to? Tell me all about how you like your drinks.
It's going to sound stupid, but what my quarantine go-to right now, besides White Claws, would sound so basic, but I don't care.
Right.
One of my go-tos is the margarita already prepared Kirkland's from Costco.
Oh, yeah.
You take that, but it doesn't have enough tequila in it because it doesn't have enough. And
Right.
so you take that, you pour it, then you pour some real tequila into it. Also Kirkland from Costco, the big giant glass one. Pour that in there. Throw some ice. Splash either some White Claw on top for fizzle.
Sure.
Or you can do some, sparkling water, La Croix, if you want it.
Yeah.
And then you shake it up, and then you put a dash of orange juice on top and let it float down.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's very fancy.
I'm pretty fancy.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
That's crazy.
I want to learn how to make a Long Island, but I also don't want to get all of the supplies to make a Long Island.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. It is kind of involved for sure.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff going on there. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Are you going to be enjoying any beverages this evening while we're streaming?
Absolutely. And I feel like now that I'm not on screen right now and I'm not having to be tied to this microphone, I have such mobility, and I can go actually get myself a drink and make
That's
the
right.
drink that I just described.
You can just kind of go about your normal business, really. Don't worry.
Business.
Don't worry about us. It'll be fine. But that sounds great. Yeah, no, I think it's safe to say this will be a drinking stream, right?
Yes.
I think that's
most definitely. Can I tell you though? I'm not sure if I already told you, like, besides this, but I rolled a blunt.
Oh, yeah?
The other day.
Okay.
I think it was Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah. On Sunday, I rolled a blunt while I was at my friend's house. And my friend Danielle has been trying to teach me for a really long time now, and I've just been putting it off because I'm afraid to fail.
Sure.
That's just how I am. But we were playing games, we were playing Monopoly.
Okay.
We had a little break, and I was like, let's just do it. And she gave me the encouragement, and I freaking did it, and she was just sitting next to me all proud.
Oh,
so
that's great.
Good.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's margarita mix.
There it is. Margarita mix, the heavy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's a reference to the show.
My porcelain horse, Horselin.
That's right. So many things to talk about. Yeah, well, I guess I already rambled about the couple of things I've been doing in the last couple of weeks or so. But yeah, not a lot. Just hanging out, making questionable purchasing decisions on the internet, for sure.
I think that's happening to a lot of people, where they're just
been a popular
like,
one.
Oh, let me just buy things as if I have somewhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. Is this a thing that happens to other people? I don't know, because I think I do this maybe once every 6 or 7 months, maybe, where I'll just like hop onto eBay and look for any number of toys from my childhood.
Absolutely. I ended up with like 10 or 15 Game Boy Advance or Game Boy games.
Right.
Doing that.
Oh, man. Really? Do you have a Game Boy?
I have a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance, yes.
Really? I've never seen these. I had no idea.
I don't think you've ever asked.
I have not asked until just this moment. I have my Game Boy Color within arm's reach as we speak.
Ooh la la, French baguette.
Yeah.
My Game Boy is under my bed.
Yeah. I've been thinking, I want to do a Nuzlocke run in one of the old Pokemon games. I think it'd be fun. Probably not stream worthy, but it'd be fun. Could be neat. Anyway, but that's great. Yeah, I haven't been doing too much. Just hanging out and trying to find things to do. We're gonna have a couple drinks and talk about the show and all kinds of things.
Did you hear the clink of the ice just now?
I did. It was really good. It's like, no, it's immersive, It's very immersive audio. I love it.
Let me see if I can. Did you hear that?
I heard something, and so
I'm trying to let the margarita mix splash the ice cubes a little more.
Oh, okay.
More dramatically. Do that with the tequila too.
So before we hop into the episode proper stuff, I wanted to bring up something completely unrelated, just for the sake of talking about it, real quick.
My favorite sport.
Because I texted you about it, but we did not discuss this. But there's a new movie out called Verotica. Have you heard of this one?
Nope.
It was made. It was directed and written by the '80s hair metal guy Danzig. I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
Danzig.
Danzig is his last name. He went by Danzig. Anyway, he made a horror movie that's supposed to be like heavy metal horror stuff, right? But it's super low budget. It looks awful. It's written horribly, and 95% of the cast is porn stars, which is, cool, awesome, right? But unfortunately, these particular porn stars are not especially good at acting. So I've been really looking forward to watching that. It's been a goal of mine, so I think it's at the top of the list at the moment. I think it's on Amazon Prime streaming right now.
It's like for free?
I don't think so, because it's still a new release. It's like brand new. But they obviously...
What's it called again? Say it again.
It's called Verotica. Verotika. It's a weird nonsense word. Anyway,
Verotica.
If you're into like good bad movies and stuff, it's a pick. It's one to check out. I just wanted to mention that because it doesn't have. There you go. Watchable. It has nothing to do with Bob's Burgers, but in terms of finding stuff to do with all this free time. Could you ask for anything better, you know? So, very excited about that. Okay, so, for the actual show, we have a couple of ideas here, you see. We got a couple of ideas for things we could do. I don't know which of these you want to do first. Okay, how about a nice, light, easy breezy one? Because this one's just like discussion. It's not, too serious or gamey. So I think that's good. So our very first topic, it's very important, so we need to all take it very seriously, but we're going to try to figure out which of the other characters on the show could be good for their own spin-off series, right? That's what we're going to do. I don't know what we should call this segment. We're developing television is what we're doing. So yeah, that's what we got. Let's try to think.
So we're saying which characters are getting a spin-off, and are we describing said spin-off, or are we just saying like you get a spin-off?
We're saying like if you were in the position if Fox Disney said, "Hey, you," they don't know your name apparently, but you're working there, and they say, "We need 5 new spin-off shows based on characters from Bob's Burgers," right? So, like, we're picking 5, and I guess we can pick different ones, too, right? But, yeah, and you can try to...
Well, first off, my name is Misty Gish, so...
And that's what they call you in the office.
Minerva.
Right, that's correct.
Or they'll just call me girl number...
So,
girl number 4,
if Misty Gish was to pick 5, maybe 5's too many. Let's just do 3. 3 is a good sacred number, right? Three characters.
Back in that many days.
Lots of things happen with 3.
Allegedly.
Right. Okay. So what do you just pick 3? Walk me through your picks. What do you got?
I feel I want to say Mort because I feel like he interacts with weird ass people every day.
Yeah.
Because people die every day.
Yeah, good point.
But that I don't know. Like Mort is not that big of a character personality wise. I think he's more of like a reactive type of character where other funny stuff is happening and Mort's there, and then his awkwardness makes it more funny rather than him being funny in particular.
That's a good point. Okay. Yeah.
And then same with Teddy, where I'm like, what does Teddy do for his work?
Right.
And all the people that he interacts with.
Sure.
Maybe Jimmy Pesto.
Okay.
So we can see this rivalry from the other perspective and see the shit that he goes through. Because he has Andy and Ollie and Jimmy Jr. and a divorce, I assume, or a separation type of thing.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on there.
Something there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. All right. That's pretty good.
You?
That's pretty good. I like it. Gosh, now I have to come up with my answers.
I was trying to stall earlier, but
well,
I guess I
no, you did a good job. Okay, well, let's see. What do we want? I'm gonna go Rudy right out of the gate, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. And gosh, who else then? And I don't know. I don't know what his show would look like. You know what I mean? Like,
sad.
Maybe it would be. I think it would be really. I think it would be really funny if it was like a fake detective show, but like kid crimes. I think that would be
like Barnaby Boys from Recess.
Yeah, that could be kind of neat. I think that could be fun. But okay, so that's one. I need to develop that one more, but it's just spitballing here. And who else would I want? I mean, I don't know, or maybe I should stay away from other kids then for the other two. Maybe it should be something like, how about...
Some adult men need to hear that they should stay away from kids.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a good message. That's the message we're trying to communicate here on the show in general.
I'm no Chris Hansen,
but for sure. Okay, we got Rudy. Rudy's got his own show. Congratulations. It'll have a clever name. It's very fun. Now, how about the lady in the house, the widow who did.
Helen?
Yes, yeah, and it's not because I like her, because I don't really like her, and we're not supposed to.
She gives me Carol Baskin vibes, where like there's a lot of people pointing fingers, or there's the assumption that she killed her husband.
Right.
But like, even if she did, she's getting away with it and living her best life.
That's right.
But is still like kind of a bitch.
Yeah, she's not the nicest person around, at least in the follow-up episodes, right?
I know, I'm sad, because I thought she could have been like a cool like character, and or even been with Teddy, but I guess they had to remind us that Teddy can't end up with a rich woman.
No, they avoided that one a lot. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think she's a good pick just because what is that background? You know, I'm sure there's a story there. And I just want to know what it is, and I'm sure they could explore a lot with that. Or maybe it would be like a 12-episode limited mini-series, like a true crime thing. That goes into all her crazy stuff.
Who would be the narrator for that, though?
The narrator? Does it have to be like a character in the show?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, you know who it would be? It would be. Oh gosh, what's his name? The football guy. It would be him.
Oh no! Fries goes good with fries.
Sandy can fry. Right?
There it is.
I think that would be great because he's trying to get into acting, so like he took some voiceover work.
Oh, that's sweet. We'd probably ask him to do it in a Russian accent as well.
Now I wish I'd picked him for one of the shows, but that's okay. That's all right.
He's retired.
Okay, and number 3. I gotta really think here. I'm just trying to think of Bob's Burgers characters in general. I don't even know if I remember that. Because, like, Mr. Fran, that's an easy answer. Who cares?
Mr. Fischoeder, what's he up to?
Or Felix, even though Felix isn't as good.
So
He's just kind of around. That's the low-budget one, is the Felix spinoff show.
Or I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
That I would 100% watch. I would, like, really go, balls deep into this one. The Felix's ex-girlfriend, the one that's like, who's that knocking on my door?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Dance floor. I would watch the shit out of her.
That would be good.
Like, scam men, buy, like, little tube tops that she's going to wear as a skirt, or, like, she's like little things, like a tube top that she's going to wear as a dress. And I would watch that so hard.
It would be like Hustlers.
I still haven't seen Hustlers.
I haven't seen Hustlers. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about that one. But okay. But yeah, those are. Can
I just say something really fast? When we were talking about Rudy,
for sure,
it made me think immediately of the Midday Run episode where him and Tina are hall monitors, which then made me think of a spin-off show that would be awesome if they were to expand upon that plot.
Yeah.
And it was, did you ever watch Fillmore with Orlando Brown? It was the animated show, and they were in middle school, and they were hall monitors, but like crime, air quotes, would happen, and they'd have to solve like the missing, I don't know, someone's popped all of the dodgeball balls, and they had to figure out who did it.
Right.
I watched that with Tina and Rudy.
Was that a Disney Channel show?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I didn't watch it.
Oh my gosh, yes, cat daddy. Meow, lovebird. I agree, Marshmallow. We totally left out Marshmallow.
Yeah, that's
What is she doing? Because she smokes because she got blueberries that one episode. She raves because she was in the Christmas episode freaking raving. She parties because she has a white fur coat. You don't just have a white fur coat if you're not doing some. You
gotta earn it. Is she? Well, maybe she would host like yet another drag competition show.
I would watch that.
Like another one.
But just really low budget and trashy.
Yeah, and like it's in a really bad studio. The lighting is terrible. And
crack afterwards, or
something like that.
Who knows?
And whoever loses has to eat like, I don't know, a bag of marshmallows on camera for 15 minutes?
That sounds like that doesn't sound like a punishment to me.
Well, you
That
know,
sounds like an honor.
what if they're trying to maintain their figure or something? They don't want to eat all those marshmallows. They're not good for you, are they? Were chocolate...
do you really think I'm going to say yes? That marshmallows are good for you?
Were chocolate marshmallows a thing? Did anybody do that at some point?
Yeah.
Who?
Someone. Marshmallow Company.
Okay, if you say so. I feel like I had a vague...
I could have sworn, like, there's chocolate marshmallows, there's strawberry marshmallows.
Right. I don't think we had all that marshmallow technology when I was a child. I don't remember seeing any of those, you know?
Oh, yeah, damn, here it is, chocolate marshmallow.
Wow, that's great. Actually, you know what? Do you want to do our visuals today? You can share your screen on Discord.
What visuals am I doing?
Well, whatever you want to put on your screen, you know? If you want to play the game or you wanted to do the drawing. I know we talked about drawing and stuff.
Sure, I'll let them watch me play Burger Boss.
Perfect. Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, so give me a Discord call and just share your screen, and I'll pop it out to show on our really cool stream.
But I would mute myself, right?
Yeah, you can mute your microphone and everything, and we'll just do the screen share. Just
I'm
because
winning.
I just have GIFs here. I don't know what to put on the screen right now.
I like the one of Bob doing
the plant.
what's it
Yeah, that's
called?
a good one.
Yeah, the plant.
Yeah, that's fun.
I also love the Bog to Beach because I just recently watched that episode, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the Hot Pants Rain Dance, I'm so sad that it's not a real song and it's not available to stream or steal or what have you. Like, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's always the episode that I never remember that episode ever. I've seen it many times, and I just don't. I remember next to nothing about it. I know they need to do the parade float for some reason, right? There's something about that, and yeah, gosh, that's hold on here. Sorry, folks, we're just getting the stream stuff worked out once again. Like I said before, we're very good at this.
Whoops, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay.
Cool.
Can you see this new tab that I pulled up?
I have to hop on Discord first. Hang on.
I can't see it.
Just a second. I will get there in just a moment. Yeah, no, I don't like the parade episode very much. It's whatever. But
why? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an episode where Bob just, like, you gotta stop telling Jimmy Pesto things if you don't want him to do it. You know, they had the Fracas episode where they're like, oh yeah, we're on this show to try to get a new van, and then Jimmy Pesto's like, well, I'm gonna go on that show so I can get the van, and then he gets the van. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna go do this parade where there's 4 of us, or there's 5 people competing, and 5th place gets, you know, $1,000 or whatever. We're gonna do that, you know, because there's no one else competing, so we're guaranteed that money. So Jimmy Pesto's like, yeah, I'm gonna go mess that up, and I'm gonna go do the parade so that I can get the money. And I'm like, stop telling him things if you don't want him to try to fuck it up, because he's gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. Oh, here we go. I think we have your screen now. So let me just
minimize
resize. Oh, can I pop it out? Yes, we can. Ah, this is great. Isn't technology wonderful? We're really getting things figured out. This will be so cool. Yeah, we did find this game during one of our test streams, and it's pretty great. Somebody just did a little tiny, it's basically a Flash game version of the one from the show, which is fun, you know. I'm glad somebody did that. They also did that with, I don't know if you saw the episode of Community where they're in the video game. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
Well, anyway, there's one where they're in like a 16-bit video game. So a bunch of people made a version, like a surprisingly deep version of the game on Reddit, which is, you know, that's very impressive. That's great. This is not that complex, but it's still pretty cool, I think.
I know. I think it's because it's not complex, it's making it, like, that much harder. And
Sure.
also, there's, like, please note to the people listening that there's about a 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 second delay. So if you hear me make emotions, just
Right.
know that it's about to happen. Whatever.
Right,
I'm
that's
reacting to.
a good point. The phone call will
I
be
have to
far
press
ahead.
A.
Hard to stream.
A and up. A. Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's not a great start. No, it synced up pretty well. This is fine. Yeah. This is great.
But what are you drinking? I think I'm going to take a sip every time I die.
Oh gosh, is that?
Yep.
And let's be clear, like die, like game over die, not die in a round, right?
Oh, I just meant dying around
gosh.
because I have a straw, so I can just lean in.
Oh, I guess I was more thinking for our kind viewers, if they wanted to also drink whenever you die, that maybe we should limit that.
I trust them. I trust the people who are watching that they can drink responsibly. I shouldn't trust them, but because they're watching this.
Well, okay. No, that could be fun. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about what I'm drinking, but it's not very complicated. It's not very fancy. No, I'm just drinking bourbon, and
Nice.
I don't have any mixers, so I made some iced tea, and so that's my mixer.
You sound like a father.
That's what I got right now. If only I had like some lemon juice, that would be good, or honey. I think that would be a pretty nice, nice mix.
Shit. Get that tomato.
Yeah.
Don't mind me just stepping on a pickle.
That's right. A couple pickles
No.
there. Oh, no, the chicken gotcha. That's a real shame. Well, that first one is tricky.
First cut is the deepest. Is that the words to the song?
Yes, those are the words. Black horse and a cherry tree. Remember that one? So this is obviously you're very good at video games. Have you decided whether you're going to get a Nintendo product, a Nintendo Switch product?
It's really funny because a lot of my coworkers and some of my friends have been talking about Nintendo Switches.
Right.
I don't have one. I feel like I wouldn't use it enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but that's how I felt at first too, until I got it. And then things kind of changed from that point on. But yeah, no, I
don't even really know how to play a Mario Kart. Like, what would be? How would I?
how would I
succeed?
You don't have to get Mario Kart if you don't like that one.
I like that game. The game that you roll around.
Katamari.
Oh my God, I just ran into the
Katamari
chicken.
Damacy. Yeah, that's a fun game. That would be fun to stream. I don't have a capture card though, so we can't do that. Oh, I guess I could. I guess that's technically illegal.
Probably.
I was thinking it's not illegal to stream the game, but an emulator would be illegal. So that's why I don't use them.
Oh, what's up?
That would be great. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you think you're capable of doing like another segment while the game stuff is happening?
Absolutely.
Think we can get there? Okay. So.
Oh my gosh.
Here's what I got. It's kind of a challenge thing, right? It's a special challenge. So we're not expecting it to go well, like you're not expecting a lot of right answers, but I want to see how it goes. So the idea is one of us asks the other person to essentially synopsize an entire episode of Bob's Burgers, right? Like we have to try to remember
I got this in the bag. Like,
specifics about what happened.
So hard.
But I get to choose the episode, and
all right, damn.
Whoever's describing the episode, the other thing they can do is they can ask the other person to like perform a specific line of dialogue or something.
Woohoo!
Right?
Sorry.
If that makes sense. So
like as a hint?
No, like just if at some point you're like, and this thing happens next where this person talks to that guy, you can ask me to act out like a specific line as it happened or something, and I'll have to try to do something in character, you know.
Okay, bring it on. Wait,
so that's what we're gonna do.
First?
I'm gonna
chill
ask
down here in this little safe area.
Right, so I'm gonna ask you because you're playing a game. So I'm gonna look up a list of episodes. Right, here we go, and then we're gonna randomize the episodes and pick one out here to see if you can remember anything about it. And what do we got? What do we got now? Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. What? There are all these new episodes? I haven't seen these. I don't know what's
For shame.
I saw a couple. I've been watching a lot of Archer lately, personally.
Oh, nice. I, of course, was watching RuPaul's Drag Race recently, and there was an episode where Aisha Tyler was one of the judges. And my friend was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's the voice of Lana. And from Ghost Whisperer."
That's right. She's in a couple things. Okay, all right. I'm going to pick an episode at random. Although I'm going to lean more towards the later seasons, I think.
Wow.
I think I'm going to try to do that. Okay. All right.
Like how late of season?
Oh, this could be fun. This could be a good one. All right. Here we go. The episode is... What episode is this, anyway? This is Season 5, episode number 13, which is called The Gale Tales. All right. So
I, don't like that one. And I feel like you knew that.
No, I kind of like that one.
I feel like you had a wheel...
I kind of like that one.
On Wheel of Fortune, and they all said Gale Tales, and you spun it anyway.
Oh, I should have put it on a wheel. That would have been fun. Okay, so so I have the Wikipedia article for that episode pulled up. So I'm gonna follow along as you attempt to tell us how the whole episode turns out. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess let's go for it. You know. What do you got? Tell us all about the Gale Tales.
So, what I remember is that it was Gale.
Okay, good start.
There.
Yes.
And she was supposed to go somewhere, and she had tickets to something.
Uh-huh.
And was like, "Oh, well, I have this ticket," and all the kids wanted to go. And so the mom was like, no. The mom, Linda, was like, "No, you have to write an essay. You have to write an essay to see who's going to go." And Gail was like, "Oh, I want the essays to be about me, and I want, I think it was Tom Selleck. Was it Tom Selleck that had to be in all of them?"
No, it was Scott Bakula.
Scott Bakula, there we go. Had to be in all of the stories, and so... in no particular order, because I don't remember the order. I know that Louise, this is no bueno.
It's good so far. I think it's great.
Who was first? Tina? Tina was first. And it was, like, they were old-timey dresses.
Okay.
And Bob. What? Bob was, this is no bueno. Bob was a gentleman caller who was to marry Linda.
Uh-huh. Right.
I don't know.
Is that all you got? That's Tina's.
I know that Jean's was like a Milli Vanilli type of singing issue, right? Where Gail was a bad singer. No, Linda. Okay, I know this one. Linda was like a kind of like the silent film where like she was famous, but no one had heard her real voice.
Okay.
And then when they had to hear her real voice, they're like, "Ooh, no, thank you." And Gail filled in for Linda.
Okay.
And Scott Bakula was there.
Okay.
Louise's,
sure.
I remember because they had like cat horses, and that was like Game of Thrones themed, and Louise was like a knight. of sorts,
Uh-huh.
and Scott Bakula was also there. And and the Pit was there from Game of Thrones.
The Pit. Okay.
Girl, this is a bad one.
I mean, it seems like it's been going great so far, you know?
Yeah.
So that's all the that's all the segments. How does it end then?
It ends with nobody going, and nobody goes. They missed it. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Well, so there we go. We got your side of it. Now let's take a look at how the episode actually went. I mean, for the most part, the structure you nailed. You know, like you got all that, no problem. Gail had tickets to see Yarnival.
Nice.
And yeah, they all need to write essays to see who gets to go because they don't want to do like chores or something. I think they're grounded, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Gene's is like the country music thing. His is the first one,
Yes.
and he gets rid of Linda. That's pretty much that. Yeah, and Tina's is the Pride and Prejudice kind of thing. Scott Bakula's there. Bob is a guy. Gale of Thrones, correct. I don't get any of those references though because I don't watch that show. But and there you go. Gale is like ba 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 ba. Wait, how does it end? Does anyone
who goes?
They go out on the Stacy. Oh, Stacy walks in and she's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good to go."
Nice.
This is a good line. This caused her to fall over into a pile of maxi pads and fart.
Oh, wow.
And my favorite part of this Wikipedia article for this episode, the reception section. We get to read some reviews of the episode.
Are they just like, meh, a lot of Gale?
The AV Club said the Gale Tales has ambition and jokes to spare, and that proves to be a good thing, as it's enough to make up for the fact that it's just a tad too complicated for its own good. Interesting.
I agree.
Just over 3 million people watched, and it was the fourth most watched show on Fox that night. After all these other shows.
Else was on Fox?
It finished after Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Simpsons, and Last Man on Earth. So there you go.
Oh.
There you go. Now we all learned a little something.
Kristen Saul was in 2 out of 4 or 2 out of 5.
2 out of 4, 5? I guess 5. For sure.
Still
there you go.
Percentage.
I think you did a good job with that one.
Thank you. I think I'll do better if I know that. Oh my gosh! So I could just jump them all at one time. Sorry. This run feature is really helping me step on more pickles.
Oh, you didn't have the run before? Okay.
I did. I just didn't have the momentum of the run.
Oh, I see. That's great.
Ooh, wow! I just took out.
That was a good combo. That was pretty great.
Thank you.
Okay, and so you got to pick one now. Pick an episode. I guess you'll just have to think since you're playing a video game.
Let's do. I am playing a video.
Yes, you are. What do you got? I'm gonna have another sip here.
Okay, so you did season 5, so I'll do season 6.
Okay.
That's safe.
Sure.
And what is in season 6? I think I just watched.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lice episode. That's in there. That's in season 6.
Lice things are lice. Yeah, nice.
Lice things are lice. Get it.
Okay. All right.
Or House of 1,000 Bounces, whichever one.
Oh no! Oh, that's too many options then. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'll do House of 1,000 Bounces because I like it. But I probably remember. I think I remember more about it too, because I had no idea where the lice ones. Actually, let's do that. That'll be slightly funnier if I can't remember anything. Lice things are nice, or lice, something like that. Okay. All right. All I do not remember how it starts, that one, at all. Um, is it like picture day or something? Are they getting school pictures, maybe? And,
Yes.
uh,
I'm going to pull this up on my phone. Oh, you keep going, sir.
I'm going to skip ahead here. How about this? I'll make up a beginning for the episode because I do not remember how it actually starts. So this is how it starts.
Oh, Samantha Bee was in this episode. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the family is all in the kitchen. You know, just it's a classic Bob's Burgers breakfast scene, and they're sitting there, and it is school picture day or something, right?
You said that with such confidence, as if you have the Wikipedia article in front of you or something.
No, I'm making it all up because I don't remember what happens. So it's picture day, and Tina's all worried, and she comes out and she says like, "Oh, hey, like I'm trying out a brand new hairstyle. What do you think?" And they do a dramatic zoom in showing her face for the first time in the episode, and it does the classic like ba 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 sound effect, right? And but it just looks like her regular hair completely. Like it's just the exact same hair as always. And they're like, "Oh, you know, honey, it's fine," you know. And Louise is like, "I don't understand why we have to get school pictures if."
Can I give you a hint and tell you that there's nothing to do with school pictures in this episode?
Right, like I said, I don't remember what happened, so I'm making up a better version. And
Gotcha.
In the middle of it, I kind of remember what happened, so we'll go from there.
Got it.
So Louise is like, I don't know why we need to get school pictures. Like, I don't want to, after the nuclear apocalypse, I don't want a paper trail behind. You know, I don't want to remember what I used to be. And Jean is like, the 80s reference. Top Gun didn't need school pictures, but I'm going to be the star. And he has those, like, sunglasses that have the star frames. Anyway, Bob's like, I always, I
think you're like veering off from what this game is supposed to be, sir.
Nah, this is better though. So Bob is like, he thinks he was always good at school pictures and that he always looked great, but then we get like a quick cut of all his different school pictures from like, middle school and high school and stuff. And he just looks like a geek, and he has like a bow tie on and a polka dot shirt or something, and a big goofy smile because he thinks he looks great. I think that's what would happen. Anyway, they go to the school. Somebody has lice. Let's try to remember who it is. Is Tina first? Maybe Tina is first. And Tammy is first. And she's like, I can't have lice. That's for gross people. Could you do that line for us in Tammy's voice, please?
What line?
I'm
sure it doesn't exist.
I don't have lice. That's for gross people.
I don't have lice. That's for gross people.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Thank you.
It kind of sounded like a character from Jawbreaker to me.
Wow. Thank you.
Which is good, I suppose.
Thank you. If I had enough energy to stand and bow, I would stand and bow. But I'm just gonna stay seated.
You are standing and bowing. We can't see you, so we'll believe it. Okay. So anyway, Tammy gets it first. Oh, and is Tina doing some kind of like thing where she's hanging out in the nurse's office, like an internship weird thing, right?
For the nurse.
Yeah, and we know that the nurse is always so bored because nothing crazy ever happens at the school. No big disease outbreaks and things.
She'd be super stoked right now.
Well, she is.
She's like patient zero, where she was just like, I'm gonna do this. And it just got out of hand.
She went out and ate a rock, and that's what started all of the troubles we currently find ourselves in. Okay, all right. So she's all bummed out, and Tina's like, isn't it better that nothing's going wrong? Because, like, that's what being a decent human is and stuff, right? Anyway, they're doing a lice check, right, and they find lice on Tammy and maybe a couple other people. Oh, they call all the other students down, and they're like, definitely nothing to worry about. There's nothing wrong with these students.
If you need me to do any more like lines and stuff, like I so remember this episode because I think I watched it 2 nights ago.
Yeah,
so
we'll get there.
You let me know.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so the nurse overreacts and does a big lockdown, so everybody who happens to be in the nurse's office is stuck there. And it becomes like a very dramatic thing, like almost like a hostage situation kind of thing. And
John Q.
Yeah, they're looking for solutions. And I don't remember what the early ideas were for like fixing the problem at all. I just remember when the nurse gets way too extreme and she's like, I'm going to shave everybody's heads right now. And then she shaves a piece of her own head and looks like a crazy person. And she's just so excited to have something going on. Mr. Frond is there, I think.
Yeah, he is. He gets there.
He's doing something, and I have no idea how it ends at all.
I feel like we're on a game show, and like you're answering a question that I know the answer to, and I'm just like, tag me in.
That's exactly what it is.
I can't do it.
That's exactly what it is. Well, what's the ending then? What's the whole thing? Just tell us. Share with us.
I got you.
What actually happens in this one?
So Tina's there for her medical badge for Thunder Girls or whatever.
Right.
And Louise pretends to be, she realizes that there's a pop quiz, and so she pretends to be sick so she can go to the nurse's office, and she's like, I'm just going to take a quick nap. Like, don't even worry about it.
Right.
And Rudy comes in because he has asthma, and like that's how he lives his life. And
Correct.
then Zeke and like Tammy and all of them, they go in for things. Who cares?
Yeah.
But Tammy's itching her head, and so the nurse is like, what's going on? What's lice? Lice is happening, and it's not just any lice, it's super lice.
Right.
Super lice is happening.
Yeah.
And so she's like, hot crap, it's on. And like barricades the door. Hot crap, it is on right now. Barricades the door. And then poor Tina is like, let's look at Tammy's selfies to see who she is in contact with. And it was the one picture that they couldn't figure out who it was.
Right.
And so they're like, yeah, super lice. This is super great. We love it. Whatever. And the nurse is like, I figured out a solution after Mr. Frond comes in. He's like, whatever solution she comes up with, we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
And she's like, we're shaving heads. We're starting with Louise.
Right.
And then she like unplugs the thing, unplugs the razor. And she's like, oh no, you've stopped me. And that plugs it back in. And she's like, Mr. Frond gets a little bit of his hair shaved off a little bit. And he's like, I have a date later. Oh. And Tina was like, is it with my Aunt Gail? And he's like, no. And Tina's like, I'm going to hold him down because no one messes with the Belchers, you know?
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then they're like, you shaved. And then they put Tammy's hat onto the nurse. And they're like, yeah, now you have lice. Like, you're going to stop all this. And, like, as they're saying it, she starts to shave off her head and shave off her eyebrows. And she's like, oh, yeah. Like, just like that. And she's shaving her freaking head like a weirdo. I was like, damn, girl. And Rudy was like, wow, like, that's, like, next level.
Yeah, that's intense.
So they all get out and are running down the halls. Oh, rewind. Jocelyn's on the news. Jocelyn is like reporting live from in front of the nurse's office and is like, super lice is super gross, right? Gagging. And then there's a jailbreak. They all get out. Tina has this, change of heart because she's a warden right now. She's not a warden. She's a guard. The crazy lady's a warden. So jailbreak. Everyone's running. Tina's like, follow me. I know the school like the back of my hand, and leads the group to a dead end. Right. Meanwhile, Tammy and Louise went a different way, go to the library and hide. And Louise just randomly picks up a medical book and like thumbs through it. And they get to a window, and Tammy's like hopping out, and then I hear over the PA system, and I just want like everyone to know right now, I'm not even looking at the Wikipedia page.
Right. This is all.
This
right.
is just good old noggin memory.
This is
and
just
Tammy's what?
nothing.
This is coming from my old brain.
I think this game turned into. Remember that episode of Rick and Morty where it ends with the the one timeline ends in the apocalypse and they're just telling each other movies. They just like act out movies. I'm
waiting for the day that I have enough courage to do a one-woman show of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'll touch on that after I finish this episode. But,
okay, sure.
Yeah, long story short, I was out the window. That's a quote that I remember from this episode very, very well. And I always say it to myself when I had the possibility or ability to do something and I didn't do it, and then later on it came to bite me in the ass that I didn't do it. I'm like, I was out the window. Like, gas, car stuff. I'm just like, damn it, you were out the window. You freaking had it, and you just messed it up. But Louise has a change of heart. Surprise, surprise. When does she not? And she goes back for everybody else and is like, she has dandruff, not lice, it's dandruff.
Okay, sure.
And she's like, you could have lice and dandruff, which is true.
Yeah.
I'm a licensed dermatologist, so you can believe me. I'm not.
There you go. That's the episode, pretty much.
No, it's not.
Oh, gosh.
No, honey, no, it's not. And so we find out that the nurse is actually a four-eyes and has glasses that she's not wearing, and so there was no way that she could see the lice during the lice check. And that she was just, crazy. And she's like, I can't show up to my reunion with the shaved head again.
Right. Of course.
So, and I feel like that was pretty much it.
That's the episode.
No. Oh my God.
Gosh.
One of my favorite parts, they get out of the nurse's office, and Miss LeBon's is like, there you are, Louise, like, now that you're feeling better, you could do your pop quiz. And she like pretends to like slip and fall, and she's like, whoa, 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 and falls and puts her leg at a different angle, and she's like, Miss LeBon's, like, my leg is all twisted. Oh my God. And then of course Jean and Tina join in and are like, we need to get her ice. Like, oh my goodness. So she gets out of the pop quiz again. The end, probably.
There you go. Roll credits.
There it is. Check it out. Check that book out and read it. Wow.
That was pretty exciting. It's pretty good.
I could do that all day. Shit.
I'm sure.
But speaking of reading, I recently downloaded Comicsology. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, I have not.
It is it's in affiliation with Amazon, but they have where you can borrow and buy comic books. And so I was able to find the Power Ranger series that I'm reading by Kyle Higgins on this thing for free. And so last night I was up until like maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, like reading the comics online, and it was super cool. I found it.
That's great. Yeah,
because the comic book store that's in Burbank that I found the other follow-up volumes to is of course closed. So I was like, where am I supposed to read? Where am I supposed to find this shit? And I found it online.
There you
Personally,
go.
I don't like reading off my phone, but I'll take what I can get,
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's good though. That's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun time. That's great. Yeah. So that's that. That's that one. We'll have to explore that game a little more in the future. That's it. I'm sick now. I got the plague. That's it for me. But yeah, gosh, I don't know. So I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know if you want to try to do another thing.
Yeah, but I got enough drink in my cup for another game.
Okay. Do you want to draw? Are you going to do that for us?
I feel like I shouldn't, just because then I'd have to find Photoshop, and then I'd have to open Photoshop,
or
and I'd have
MS Paint. right?
Oh, I can use paint?
Yeah, you can use whatever. We're not going for crazy quality right now or anything.
Okay, which character am I drawing?
Which character are you drawing? You are going to be drawing. Let's see. How about I want to try to pick one that's kind of outside. How about Edith? I want to see Edith.
No!
Why
I
not
would
Edith?
like to draw a family. You got to draw a family member, right?
Oh, well,
Keep
yeah.
it in like the main or supporting cast.
Okay. I mean, Edith is in the supporting cast.
No, she's not. She's supporting the supporting cast.
How about Mr. Frond?
Okay.
There you go. All right. Let's see it. Hop on to paint.
Do you see paint is up?
No, I see Burger Boss.
And oh, it'll switch over.
And also I have Stardew running, but I can shut that down. There we go. Okay, I don't see anything yet. Sure, we're getting there, although this is a fun Burger Boss freeze frame that we've had up for a while. Pretty neat.
I feel like I'm going to do it. I can do it from like feet up because I'm picturing from feet. I think I can do this. I think I can do this.
Okay. Sure. Did you open Paint?
Yeah, I have Paint open, dude.
Well, it's not on your screen share. So we need to get that worked out.
How do I do that? How do I...
Just put it on your screen.
I don't want to just see... Oh, okay. I think I understand. Stop.
Okay.
And then I go back here.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're doing this, guys.
All right. Here we go.
All right, I freaking did it. Hell yeah.
Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Drawing Mr. Frond. Let's see it. I'm excited.
Okay. So, edit color. I really want more of like a darker brown, so.
Okay.
Or like a almost black brown for his shoes. Man, I'm so excited. Okay. Is there a way to rotate? Yeah, I want...
There you go.
What is this? Oh, dirt.
Right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Because I'm learning from your mistakes. Because when I watched your video, I was like, of course nothing's going to fit. Like, the bodies aren't going to fit because he drew the head so low.
Yeah.
Nope.
Actually, you know what would make it more fun? And that
what?
It's something I'm going to do right now.
Huh.
Oh, I don't want that window up. Come over here, internet window. I'm going to set a timer.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes per character is what I'm going to do. All right? Ready? Oh, I guess you're going already, so we're going to start it. This makes it much more fun. This is great. I'm even going to put it on the stream so everyone can see how much time we have left. This is great. We should have thought of this sooner.
Wow. Every, time competition show I've ever watched, I understand it now.
Yeah.
Like Project Runway, I get it.
This is as crazy as that. You're right.
Yeah, there's way more at stake.
It's about
for me,
the same.
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also, I don't think that's fair because I'm really trying to get the greens right. I'm trying to get the colors right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're just trying to get as close as we can within that time frame. Just getting in the ballpark.
Are his pants green or brown? No, his vest is green. His vest is green.
Oh, okay. This is looking good so far.
Look at this thigh gap I'm giving him.
Wow, very on trend. I love it. That's great.
Wow, I'm freaking killing it. Look at this.
Wow. Yeah, I feel it. He's here. He's on the stream now. Everybody welcome Mr. Franz from the show Bob's Burgers. Here he is. He's just hanging out with us.
Okay.
Hope everyone out there in TV land is enjoying a nice, tasty beverage. And if you have...
Could you hear that? Jesus.
Yes. If you have mixers out there, just send them to me. I could use a couple mixers. I don't know what I put in whiskey.
He has a vest.
He has a vest. I think I can confirm that without giving away the game here. All right.
How do vests look?
Well, right now he kind of looks like Arthur the Aardvark a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe Mr. Rogers or something. I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there's the vest. Vest is in place.
Does he have a tie?
Well, I'm not going to answer that.
Wow, I can't even phone a friend.
No, because I'm also not even looking at him right now, so I don't really know. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll grab a picture to myself on my screen where no one will be able to see it, and then at the end we can compare. It'll be great.
And he wears a white shirt.
Awesome. Sure, why not? I don't know what color your shirt is. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. La 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 la.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do in the last minute and a half? I'm gonna read.
Oh my God! There's a minute and a half.
Yeah. You got
and
a minute.
I have more time.
A minute and 38 seconds.
Can we double it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
cool.
Here. I'll put another 5 on the clock. I'll just do that. That's what we're gonna do. So, what I'm going to do while you're working on it, I'm going to read information from the Bob's Burgers wiki. I'm going to read
about Mr. Frond?
some deep lore about Philip Frond. The quote they've singled out is, "I'm a knitter, not a quitter." So,
what up, my knitter?
His age is between 40 and 41. I don't know if that helps. His hair color is brown. That's probably giving away too much. His relatives are unnamed mother and unnamed aunt. Pretty exciting. The very first episode he was ever in was Crawl Space. Crawl Space was the episode where he first showed up.
I know, he was quick.
That was the one. This is great. Oh, there's so much. It's mostly about how the Belchers describe him. There are several sections of how different Belchers describe Mr. Front. This is great. Relationships. Mr. Front is in the same quilting circle as Edith Cranwinkle and Lillian.
True that.
I don't know who Lillian is.
Lillian is Sergeant Bosco's daughter. Or mom.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Okay.
From the episode where where Edith makes Bob drive her around and they steal.
Yeah, I know. I just don't watch that one. Yeah.
Shoot them. I'm not going to shoot people just because you say so again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, am I super good at this or something?
I think so. It's pretty... You have 3 minutes left, by the way, roughly. 3 minutes. Mr. Frond uses a vast arsenal of therapy tools, which includes crisis crayons and therapy puppets, which include repressed memory Emily, distracts his friendzo Lorenzo, portion control Joel, B.O. Theo, Lynn Secure, Pierre Pressure, and online shaman Damon. There you go. That's helpful, Yeah, this is not good trivia at all. Mr. Frond drives a blue hatchback.
Yes, you do. And then let me get those freaking luscious locks of his. Let me open up my brush a little bit more.
He's basically the Bob's Burgers version of Principal Skinner from The Simpsons. Like, he really is kind of the same basic character type, I think. Oh, he bears a strong resemblance to Michael Bolton, one of the main characters from the 1999 movie Office Space. Both characters are played by David Herman. That's kind of neat. So there's another hint for you. He looks like the character Michael Bolton from Office Space.
I've seen the scene in Office Space when they crushed the printer. Did I win?
You have a minute and a half left. Are you just done? You want to call it?
Give him like a tongue or something. I don't know.
We can just call it, if you're done. That looks great. Yeah, you know what?
I think I'm done.
That looks great. It's done.
I drew some crisis crayons.
It's done. Yeah.
I was like holding my breath for a majority of that.
That's great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull up a picture of Philip Frond and put them side by side, That's what we're going to do right now. So let me grab the internet here.
I'm so glad that I drew him like bottom up. I think that really helped.
And here he is. Wow. Yeah, that's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think the colors are like spot on, basically. I mean, I guess the shirt color is maybe a little different, but
I think it's I don't even have a picture up yet. Hold on.
And is this like a pom or something in his hand?
No, they're crisis crayons.
Oh, okay. It's like on a bandolier.
Repressed Memory Emily, but I couldn't.
Yeah, no, that would be a lot. Well, that's great. Wow, I think you did a very good job. I think that's perfect.
You. Wait, should I sign? I should write Frond.
Sure. Yeah, just so we're clear.
I locked myself in a room while children were being eaten. Great line by him. I locked myself in a room.
Oops. Okay. All right. You ready for another one?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I think we've really found our groove here.
Okay. Let me save that. Let me save as real fast.
Okay. All right.
Frond. File. Nope. I can't type. Can't save this on this PC. Cool.
Ah. Well.
Pictures. Cool.
There you go.
I think I did it.
Perfect. I love it. That's great. Okay. All right. We're going to jump into the next one. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got a new one pulled up? Are you all set up there?
Yep. Ready.
Good to go? Okay. The next character is going to be...
Yeah.
It's going to be...
I'm sending you energy of who I don't want it to be, and I hope you're not receiving it as energy of who I want it to be.
Jimmy Pesto.
Wow, okay. A lot of green, a lot of red, a lot of white. I think I got it.
Okay, ready, set...
Wait. How much time do I have?
I changed it to 8 minutes. Because that's how long it was the last time.
Because I feel like
when we added time.
What's the green? What's the
what?
red? Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm trying to see what. Okay. What
Ready.
does he wear from the waist down?
Why are you asking? Ready, set, go. We're on our way. This is some good content here. We're really doing some good stuff. Not a lot of action so far.
I hate you.
I'm noticing. It seems like there's a bit of
I'm closing my eyes and trying to picture Jimmy Pesto.
Okay. All right. Okay,
Nope,
now we're
his
starting.
hair is darker.
Now we're starting from the opposite end this time, I think. Going top down this time. All right. Yeah, looking for that like elephant
Fudge.
trunk hair.
I need
I keep forgetting I have a nice cocktail here. I wonder if this is a cocktail, just bourbon and iced tea. I wonder if that's a thing.
Oh, it 100% is a thing.
Is that just like dirty iced tea? Is that what it's called?
What's dirty about it?
Oh, I'd love an Arnold Palmer right now. That would be pretty good. Those are very tasty. Or a dirty Palmer, I think, is the one with alcohol in it. Yeah. Have you seen that commercial for the non-alcoholic Heineken beer? It seems like
Sorry, I'm like hyper focused
you're
right now.
in the zone. Well, I guess I could talk to myself or our viewing friends, but that commercial is kind of buck wild to me. I don't really understand. I don't understand non-alcoholic beer in general. I don't get it because beer doesn't usually taste good, or at least if it does, it has a lot of alcohol in it. So I don't know why anyone would want to have Heineken with none of the benefits, none of the joys.
Well, they just want. Well, what about the pressure of holding a beer bottle, or like the satisfaction that has? Because I remember many a nights where I'm just holding empty beer bottles just because I want to feel cool, especially if it's green like Heineken.
You could just get like a fancy soda, like an Izzy or something. Just hold that instead. Or if you're the designated driver, don't hold something that looks like a beer. You want to keep the confidence.
I remember going to the clubs and like telling the bartenders that I was a designated driver, and then I would ask for them to give me. I was like, "Oh, I'm the DD. Can you like give me some like juice or like a soda because I'm not like drinking?" And then I would pull the tequila or vodka or whatever out of my purse, and that would be like my free drink because they would be like, "Oh, wow, thanks for being a driver," and I'm like, "Haha, side note, I'm gonna call an Uber."
That's awful.
Yeah, whatever.
That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a crime to me. Criminal crime. I mean, I like how the drawing is going so far.
Thank you. I'm like, I just keep closing my eyes and trying to remember what's going on. I think his nose might be too big now.
I'm getting like a Doug Funny vibe from this.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of the feel so far. I think. Or like the Crimson Chin, maybe.
Oh, man, love him.
Yeah, he's great.
Nope.
Oh my, that's more of an Owen Wilson nose there. That's a carrot. I should have just had you draw Owen Wilson. That would have been fun.
Damn. There's still time.
Oh gosh. Is he just done now? Is he done with career?
No.
I
had to at least get the face so that I could get the hair the way that I wanted.
No, I meant
I'm already messing up the hair.
I meant, is Owen Wilson done with his career? Like, is he just stopping now? You know what I mean?
He had like these weird like patches here that like went in.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, lots of good hair.
You guys, the listeners didn't see, but I just like finished that little last stroke of hair and then leaned back and like cocked my head to the side to see if that was my vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Not, so.
No, that looks great. Thank
you, sir.
I like how this is going. I mean, you do have 3 minutes left, by the way. So, yeah, maybe some body stuff right about now. Okay. This is good. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
And was the red at the... Nope, it's green.
I like his arms because they make him look like a spider, or like the letter M.
I like it.
Oh, here's a very specific question. It's one of those things from school that I have no idea whether it was a just our school thing or whether it was a big like national thing that everybody did. Did you have the alphabet people? Did you have that?
I'm sorry, sir. What?
Like alphabet people, like every letter of the alphabet was a character and you would learn about that letter and they had a
No.
personality? No? Oh, no. Now I have to look for it. Alphabet people. This isn't going to be a good Google search. Um.
What does a pizza look like?
Oh no, alphabet people is also an Urban Dictionary term, so I apologize for using that.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad, but like I didn't know what I was
You
getting
weren't
into.
conscious?
Wasn't aware of that meaning. No, that's not what I was thinking of. Letter people. Is that what it was called? I think it was. Wow, this is really taking me back. I have not thought about this since kindergarten. What? Oh, yeah, because they were all inflatable.
I think I'm done.
You're done? All right. Stop the timer. Wow, look at that. That looks great.
Thank you.
My goodness.
I drew a pizza. I put Zoom.
Now I have to pull him up on the wiki here.
Man, I hope that like I win because I knew the butt chin. I knew the butt chin immediately.
Yeah, the chin is a good starting point for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Come on, internet. We're getting there. There he is. Look at that. Wow.
Thank you.
That's great. The tie, it's in the colors are in the right order. My goodness.
See, I was worried that red was first, but then I was like, then it would look like he's bleeding from his neck, so I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, and that photo didn't show his, actually, I think there are more photos at the bottom. I just wanted to see the pants, you know.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I didn't realize what he wore from the bottom up, so that's why I was like, I think I could just get away with just the body or the face.
Okay, there are no more, okay, I guess there are not more pictures. That's fine, I'll just check Google Images. But yeah, I think it's just like brown pants, right? It's
Probably.
pretty basic stuff, dad core fashion, right? They really don't want to show his pants. Look, oh, because he wears the apron. He wears brown
I
pants.
just drew his underwear from that episode that Bob steals his or Teddy steals it for him.
Oh, I don't watch that one.
Where Bob gets yips and he can't flip a burger.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it happening, but yeah, no, I didn't.
You weren't present.
I don't watch that one a whole lot. Okay, do you want to do one last one?
Sure.
And then kind of wrap up after that?
Yeah, bring it on. What's the last one?
So, like, I don't know.
I'm like afraid.
Well, because you keep shutting down my ideas. So, like, I don't know what I can actually
Sorry, I'm so
pick.
good. Sorry, I'm so talented.
Oh, and briefly, I want to show everybody this eBay listing for the 25 inflatable letter people. Although I wonder why it's 25 and not 26, because there are 26 letters, I think.
Also, I can tell that this drink is working because I'm starting to yell more.
Yeah? I know you're drunk because you're yelling. I'm talking
I'm
normal.
Just talking normal. Crackers, where the crackers?
Come on. Yeah, these are the letter people. I mean, I guess now I acknowledge they look kind of creepy, but we loved these. We would like meet a new one every so often, and then we would learn about the letter. It was great.
Were they your friend? Were the letter people your friend?
No, it was just kind of neat. It was like, oh, cool.
Just a Ken? Were they Ken?
What's this one gonna look like? Yeah, that one with the face is very creepy looking.
Did you like the zoom that I put on there?
The zoom is helpful. It does help identify the character, I think. So
yeah,
that was a very good touch. Okay, last character. I'm gonna try to think of a good one. I'll pick one of the kids. That's what I'll do. Okay.
Oh Jesus!
One of the kids from the show. I don't think I'll pick a Belcher child.
I was going to say I knew it in my heart when you said that. I'm like, he's not even going to pick a freaking Belcher.
No, of course not.
He's going to pick Rudy.
We already did a bunch of those.
Jocelyn.
Rudy would be pretty easy. I can picture Rudy in my head. But,
or like Zeke. I'm just naming people, so now you can't name them. Or like Jimmy Jr. or like Zeke or like Harley or something.
Harley is it. Harley's the one.
No, I don't want to draw Harley. I don't want to draw Harley.
Harley's it.
I'm invoking my right to skip. And I would like a different
kid. Oh, you want
to
do Skip?
I would like a different kid, please. Said to every parent in the world.
Skip Marooch.
I would like to invoke my right to skip this kid and get a different one.
Exactly. I am going to pick... Andy/Ollie.
Which one? They have different hairstyles.
Okay, Andy.
Okay, I don't know which one that is, but
That's perfect. So let's get you set up with your new doc.
I know, yeah. Let me save this. Jimmy.
Got to preserve this for posterity, for sure. Want to get that going. And it's tricky, too, because they show both of them together all the time. So I don't even know how to...
Which one did you say, Andy or Ollie?
I said Andy.
Okay, let's see. I don't even freaking know where to start. They wear shorts.
I'm going to start the timer now.
I have to commit to one because one wears blue. I know that.
Yeah. Just do one. How about that?
Are up there?
You can do Andy or Ollie, so you just get to draw one of the twins. That's what we got.
Okay, I'm going to go for the blue because I know that one.
Okay.
I know that. I'll know that outfit. It's more like a seafoam green, if you think about it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Right? They wear a lot of sea foam. It is a beach town. Okay.
Oh, much better. Okay.
Wow. That's great. Yeah, I love this already. This is working out.
This is feeling good. I feel good.
Nice. Looks great. It's a good shirt, for sure.
For shirt?
It's a good shirt for shirt. You know? That's what I think. Yeah,
How many hairs are up there? Sorry.
In the meantime, yeah, let's see. There's probably some good trivia, right?
The Silverman sisters are the voices. They're so great, and we love them dearly.
Fans of the show have compared Andy and Ollie to Walter and Perry of Home Movies, another Lauren Bouchard cartoon. Well, we knew that. We knew that connection already, you know.
Sure.
It's the twins who are really into each other, that's all. Although Walter and Perry weren't twins. They were just, like, really good buddies. They were kind of creepy. It says they are Louise's best friends.
Oh, no, they're not.
I don't know how we feel about that. Can you guess which of the twins is older?
And Ollie.
It is Ollie.
I knew it.
There you go.
Okay.
You got
I think I have a better idea of who is who now.
There you go. What else do we have here? They are both voiced by people of the opposite gender, which is a regular in the series. Tina and Linda Belcher are both voiced by males. Yeah, we know. We know.
Ooh, that's too white. They're too pale.
This trivia is not very good.
How about... oops.
Wow. This is a hip...
I'm killing this, I think.
hip outfit, you know? It looks great.
I don't know what kind of shoes they wear. I'll give them some, like, maroon sneakers or something. Right.
While you're drawing, I wanted to share, I know we were talking about questionable purchases.
What'd you buy?
I'm receiving one of my questionable purchases tomorrow. I ordered an electronic drum kit.
As you should. Oh my gosh, his neck's going to be so intense.
And it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time, you know. I'm sure there's room for it. And it's kind of like exercise, you know, to play drums and things. Sort of, kind of. It's probably more exercise than I would get on an average day.
Oh, shit.
So that'll be something to do. Yeah, I have been looking at toys from my childhood. I already have a Bop It Extreme.
Nice.
So,
oh, man, reaction time game.
So that's covered. That one's covered. But I don't know. I probably shouldn't get any Legos. I think the cat would probably eat the Legos. But yeah, you know, Bop It was fun. I had to skip it a while ago.
Man, Skip It.
Skip It was pretty cool.
Talking about the same friend group that I have, but
right.
Recently we were playing a game, and what the hell was it that she was wrapping around her freaking ankle? My friend was trying to wrap something around her ankle and was like, you can use it as a skip it. And I'm like, girl, that's too short. You can't use it as a skip it. And she still bent down, still wrapped it around her ankle, and still tried, even though it couldn't. A freaking poi. Like, you know that you, like what you spin poi?
Sure, yeah.
She tried to do that with the skip it. And I was like, dude, it's too short. And she still tried, and I, respect her for it.
Oh, no. My goodness, it sounds like a kerfuffle. Sounds like a debacle.
A kerfuffle.
You know, that's the whole thing.
I think I'm winning.
You think you're winning? You got 3 minutes left. Yeah, this is an interesting design.
Nope, that was a little much. That was a little,
okay.
Too crazy.
Yeah, I don't want crazy for sure. Got to keep it very tame. I guess they do have ears, don't they?
Yeah, I was gonna do him facing forward, but I think the definition of his head would really come out if I turned him to the side a little bit.
Okay.
No, that's so extreme. Why am I doing this to him?
I think that makes sense. Yeah, let me pull up a photo so we can compare when it's all said and done. Age 9 to 10. Occupation, students. That's great. Walter Perry. Okay. I've got a photo here. What is that from? This is a weird screen cap. Huh. 2 minutes. What do you think?
Just made some weird hands. That's cool.
That's great. That's great.
What else should I put?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Torturer?
There we go. Yeah, because oh
no! Okay. Is it done?
Almost.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Burp and blow.
Right.
Got it. Done.
Okay. There it is. There it is. There's Andy, supposedly, right?
Andy's the blue one, right? He's in bluish.
Let's see here.
Because I remember one's like blue on blue and the other one's yellow on green.
Yes. Andy is blue, the blue one. Yeah, with the longer hair. That's Andy right here. And then Ollie.
The hairs are up there.
Ollie's the older one over here. Andy is played by Laura Silverman, and Ollie's played by Laura Silverman. So there you go.
Did you just say the same names?
Yes. Sarah Silverman is Andy. Laura Silverman is Ollie. Laura Silverman was also in Home Movies for a couple episodes, or maybe just one. But yeah, she's on that show as well. But yeah, pretty good job. Pretty good job. I mean, the shirt, but other than that, I think it's great. And I don't know what color shoes they usually wear.
Yeah, me either.
We don't see their shoes very often. I know they have like little socks that are like past the calf. They're like almost knee-high socks. There we go. Just like shoes, just like school shoes, Remember having school shoes? Wow.
Nope, I still have shoes from from middle school in my closet. It's just one pair, but
I think I just meant like shoes specifically for school, I think that was the bigger thing. We've dropped the call, by the way, so I'm going to get that worked out, but...
I hung up on you.
Yes, I know. And now it's recorded for all time. There you go. So, yeah, what do you think? We'll probably wrap up now,
Yeah.
It's been a good long while. Sorry again, everybody, for the first, 10 minutes or so, and we were still getting things worked out. And yeah, I'll have to find a better way to record both people.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
But
to the people who were watching, to my friends, to my fans, to everyone out there, we appreciate it. And this is something that we're all learning.
Yeah.
In real time. This quarantine is giving us the ability to learn new things, pick up stuff that you were trying to learn in the past, and you're just trying to dedicate some more time to it.
Right.
So, there is a lot of positive in what's going on right now. It's really easy to dwell on the negative shit that's happening, but even doing this, drawing of Bob's Burgers characters was a nice, fun distraction from all the craziness that's happening in the world. So I appreciate those who joined us on it, the people who are going to join us on it later on and watch it on YouTube or something like that. Just big thank you.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna try to do Wednesdays for the most part. We'll see.
Yeah.
And
all I know is Wednesdays are perfect for me because, as you can see, it's 7:50 now,
right,
which means that Survivor's going to start in 10 minutes.
There you go. Pretty exciting.
Is how I handle things.
So we'll see. Yeah, we might. I don't know. We could explore doing like a separate streamy thing where we just do a watch party and we watch episodes together. We could potentially do that too, and have some drinking games and things like that. Could be fun, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll try some different things here and there. And
if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to email us at insertburgerpun@gmail.com. If there's certain things that you want us to do, like sing, whatever, Mike singing, that's always fun. But he won't do it unless, someone else is requesting it other than me.
Really?
So go ahead and email us, and we'd be happy to look at those requests and probably do it. So
sure. Yeah.
That's all I got for right now, but it's been a pleasure.
Alrighty. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch up with all y'all later on down the dusty trail.
Heyo. Thank you for loving me.
No, it's already stopped.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Bye.